Well, I was completely shocked. I've never touched tobacco in my life.
Right before her 50th birthday, Kaylin Luxon got a devastating diagnosis, stage 4 lung cancer.
That initial meeting, he said, "You're gonna die from this."
But her oncologist at Fred Hutch had a glimmer of hope. She might be eligible for a new kind of treatment called targeted therapy. The only way to know was to undergo a biomarker test.
It showed that I have a mutation called EGFR, and there was a therapy for it. It's actually the most commonly diagnosed non-small cell lung cancer for a never smoker.
That's the primary tumor, and now it just looks like that.
A CT scan revealed her tumor was once the size of a lime, but 4 months after beginning treatment, it was gone.
Within a week, I felt so much better, and then by 4 months later, I was swinging the golf club and playing pickleball again.
Biomarker testing looks for genes, proteins, or substances that help identify targeted treatments for cancer and other serious diseases, allowing people to avoid traditional chemotherapy or radiation that may not work.
Cancer treatment is becoming more and more reliant on biomarker testing because it's become standard of care.
That's why the American Cancer Society has been pushing for a bill to expand insurance coverage in Washington for these groundbreaking tests. More than half of the 62 cancer drugs introduced in the last 5 years require or recommend biomarker testing, and many clinical trials depend on it too.
With Fred Hutch in our backyard, we have folks who may have to fight with their insurance or pay out of pocket just to access a clinical trial that could also save their lives.
Good afternoon, Chair Banowski and members of the committee.
At a House committee hearing last month, the Department of Health spoke out against the bill, arguing that the state's health plan already covers biomarker testing, while raising concerns about investigational tests.
And investigational tests can lead to medical management decisions based on inaccurate information with the potential for harmful consequences, including misdiagnosis and inappropriate medical treatment.
Fortunately for me, my insurance picked up most of it.
Luxon believes everyone should have access to a test that could save their life, just like it did for her.
If I had not received the test and been able to go on this treatment, I literally might not even be here.
This is the third time supporters have tried to change state law for biomarker testing. 20 states have passed legislation so far requiring insurance companies to cover the test. But Christine, it doesn't appear that it will pass in our state this year. We should note that biomarker testing doesn't affect just cancer patients. It also can lead to early detection of Alzheimer's, ALS, MS, Parkinson's, and some other serious diseases that could come. This is not cutting edge technology anymore. It used to be.
Yeah.
Now it's standard of care. So supporters are saying this is a case of policy not catching up with science, and science is moving so fast these days. And so they want the state to be able to pass a law that can allow access and more equity to people who can get this test and potentially save their lives.
And hopefully stories like this will bring awareness to how amazing and how much of a miracle it can be. So thanks very much, Mimi. We'll keep watching in future legislative sessions then. Okay.